Hello everyone. Hi. Let me check out our group, make sure technology is working and it's on our side. Awesome. As everyone starts coming in, just leave a comment, where you're from, say hi, drop an emoji, just let me know what you hear. It's very helpful. And I know the majority of people are going to be watching a replay of this, which is great. So if you're watching a replay, type in replay in the comments so I can see that you guys watched it. Okay, I'm really excited. I'm just going to dive in because I want to respect everyone's time. But I'm super excited to share this information with you guys. I know there are several of you who are already using doTERRA and are just interested in what the business opportunity can, provide for you, and that's what you want to learn today. There are some of you who aren't even using oils yet, and maybe you already have a business of some sort, an online business, coaching business, wellness business, and you want to incorporate essential oils into that, and you're not quite sure how to do that. Or you are just really curious about what we do here in doTERRA, and you want to learn more about what this means and what network marketing today really means, okay? Because it's different than what it used to be. It's way cooler. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and pull up my slides because, yes, we have slides, you guys. Okay, just give me 1 second. Make sure. Okay. Oh, wait. Where did it go? Ah, there we go. All right. And I think we're going to move this guy over here. And I think we're good. I think we're good. Also, I've been loving the Thinker blend lately. It's the Focus one from the new kids line. It has vetiver, which is really awesome for grounding, peppermint, clementine, and rosemary. Roll that all over your temples and the back of your neck. Because we need to focus. Hey. Okay, so there's going to be time for Q&A at the end. If you're here live, obviously I'll be able to answer those for you now. But if you're watching the replay, still leave me your question. Hey, Jen from Chicago. And I'll come back and answer them at some point. Okay? Okay, so let's do this, you guys. Let's do this. If you are new to me and my world, hello, my name is Alicia Leadham. So I'm a teacher, I'm a business mentor, I guide a lot of retreats, and I am a gold with doTERRA. And my mission is to really just guide others to be their own healer, to create success and happiness in their lives, okay? I am a certified wellness coach, I'm a Reiki practitioner, I am certified as a yoga teacher, I'm an oil educator, which I'm sure some of you guys are as well, and I am the creator of the Zen Babe Tribe. So the Zen Babe Tribe is a global wellness community for people to live out this lifestyle, okay? For people who want to learn natural ways to take care of themselves and to step into a higher level of living by the way they think, by the way they are, by truly encompassing wellness and joy, right, from the inside out. And so it's my mission to really cultivate this thriving global community of people on this journey together, because we feel so alone in this journey of self-discovery, and this community is something that I hold really near and dear to my heart, of all of us to learn and grow on this together, and it's essentially going to change the world, and you guys are all a part of this in some way or another. So let's dive in, okay? Why doTERRA? Why are we doing doTERRA for the business today? Well, then the first thing is the essential oils, right? The essential oils are just second to none. They are truly the best essential oils that you can get in the world. And I will say that with the utmost confidence, okay? So if you're already using essential oils, just kind of ask yourself, how have they helped you to upgrade your life in some way, right? How have they helped you? And I think a lot of times we minimize how much they've helped you. And if you haven't really experienced how big of an impact they've had on your life yet, you just haven't been using them long enough or enough, okay? So I encourage you, use them, watch some trainings that I have. I have tons of trainings on YouTube. If you're part of our community, you're in our Facebook group, watch those videos and learn and be curious about them, right? The other thing is essential oils are not going anywhere. They are so not a fad. They are becoming, we're like just about to like blow up into mainstream, okay? Because people want solutions. They are really, really tired of feeling like they don't have any options, okay? And it's just, they feel like the only option they have is to take a pill that they don't really want to take anymore. Or they feel like there's nothing that can help them with their emotional state, their state of being, and that's just not true. We have these solutions, and it's going to continue to get better and better because people are looking for this. They don't even know that they need it yet. The other thing with doTERRA is our mission is bigger than ourselves. And so this is something that really drew me to doTERRA in the beginning, was I really wanted to be a part of something bigger, right? Yes, I want to, you know, live a very abundant life, and I'm unapologetic about that. And I want to follow my dreams, and I want to do those things. But I also found myself feeling like I want to do both. I want to also impact a lot of people at one time, okay? And with doTERRA, their mission right now is to change healthcare, right? We're working with doctors. We are bringing this to the mainstream, and we are working and partnering with all of these farmers through our co-sourcing impact model to create sustainability and to literally carry these communities out of poverty and bring so much abundance and more to these communities. I'm going to be talking about a little bit more later on. And so knowing that everything you're doing is helping you to create abundance for your family, but you're having the biggest ripple effect that you don't even know about yet. Okay, so the impact, here we go. You want to make a massive impact, right? So through the co-impact sourcing model, let's put this up here. What do I want to say about this? Oh, here it is. 2/3 of the countries that we work with, because our model is we find where the oil thrives in its natural habitat, and we partner with farms that have been growing these plants for generations and generations. And a lot of these farmers all over the world, actually no one has ever wanted to buy their products because there's nothing for them to use them for, right? So they just kind of go to waste. A great example of this is pink pepper. So we're getting pink pepper down in South America, and it's this beautiful plant that grows on a tree and bushes, and you know there's really no like real use for them until doTERRA partnered with them and created it into an oil, did a bunch of research on it, and found how powerful it is for our cellular health. Okay, and so now we are able to use that, take it internally, okay, make a roller bottle and roll it around your arms and your breasts, right? You can diffuse it, you can drink it, and have massive health benefits from it. And so this is making a huge impact, right? And doTERRA also has created a foundation called Healing Hands. And so because of the profit that doTERRA has, they pay for 100% of the costs, the overhead costs to run that organization. So that means every single donation that comes in for that organization goes straight to the needs of the people. And so we partner with organizations like Mentors International, where we do microloan giving, with Days for Girls, where we help, you know, developing countries teach their women and their girls how to have hygiene, you know, female hygiene. We also work with a company called Underground Railroad for sex trafficking. So it's like all of these things are so intertwined that you are making such a massive impact beyond the people that you're helping with the essential oils. It's just the coolest thing ever. So not to mention, the company we're with, doTERRA, is full of integrity, and they have a lot of ethics, okay? So these are the 7 owners. As you start to build this business, if you decide to or currently are, you're gonna learn more about them. And what's really crazy is that they took the biggest risk ever, all 7 of them. They put up their houses, okay? They refinanced their houses so that they could start this company, and now they're a debt-free billion-dollar company that's privately owned, right? They had to figure out a way that they could start this company without giving up the ownership of it from investors. And so this means that they get to continue to say, you know, we're going to be responsible fiscally. We're also going to always create the world's best essential oils, and we are full of integrity. And actually, doTERRA wants to be known as the company that helps as many of its wellness advocates to get out of debt and to be debt free. And I'm down with that, okay? So I feel very aligned with them. They're not about, you know, profit first. They're about mission first. They're about impact first, okay? As you can see with the way that they source the oils. So why network marketing? I know before I started doing this business, a little over a year and a half ago, it'll be 2 years in 2019, that I was just like, I'm just not interested in network marketing. Like, I had this huge aversion to it. I just wanted nothing to do with it. But then when I thought about it, I really realized that I just knew nothing about it, and so I was putting it down. You know, people tend to do that. If you don't know something about something, you just kind of put it down. And so when we take a step back, and if this opportunity is coming into you and like over and over again, and you kind of like feel within like, I should look into that, or I should think about doing that, there's a reason for it. And we kind of have to put our ego aside and learn the beauty of this business model, which I now am obsessed with. So here's the thing, word to word advertising is actually the most powerful form of marketing on the planet, because think about who you like to buy from. You like to buy from people that you know, like, and trust, okay? Or at least you feel like you know them through online. You obviously like them, and you feel like you can trust them to be able to buy a product that they recommend. And so with this model, that's what we're doing, right? The other thing is you're getting paid exactly what you're worth, okay? So you're not, when you build network marketing, you're not doing dollars per hours. It's not like you put in X amount of hours and you get X amount of dollars, which is what most people do today. So if you're not working, you're not getting paid. But with network marketing, as you build a pipeline and as you continue to build your organization, you're creating residual income. So over time, you're getting paid more and more because of all the seeds that you have planted over time. And this is how you kind of create massive growth for yourself, okay? So this is great because this can work for really anyone, whether you're working full-time, you already have a business, you have a little bit of time, a lot of time, you can fit it in as long as you're taking consistent action. Over time, you're gonna see massive growth, okay? The other thing I love about network marketing is that mentorship and community is included when you start your business. Now, I had previously had a coaching business, and I felt very, very alone in that a lot of times because I felt like I couldn't talk to anyone unless I paid them as a coach, and I felt like I didn't have anyone to turn to because everyone was competing with everyone and just kind of weird energy. But in this beautiful business, I have so many mentors, I have so many people I can reach out to who are genuinely supporting me, right? We support one another, and it's just a part of it, and I love it. The other thing, if you're coaching or you already have a business, in network marketing, you don't have to launch. You don't have to think about, oh, my clients are almost up, like, how am I gonna get new clients next time? And constantly in that cycle, this is a much different way, and I think cooler way of doing it. The other thing is retention, okay? So in the network marketing industry, doTERRA is the leading company with the highest retention rates across the board, which is about 65%. The average retention rate is 12 to 15%. That's crazy, and that retention rate is spot on. I just ran my numbers the other day, and I'm about 65%, right? Which means out of everyone that I've helped get started, 65% of them are still buying oils regularly. This is how you create leverage for yourself, okay? So this means as you're helping people get started with oils and they're buying oils, they're gonna continue to buy oils, great. Your work is kind of done as long as you support them with community, and then you help more people, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you've now leveraged your time. And one of my favorite things about this is now you get to help a ton of people all at once instead of one person at a time, right? The other thing about doTERRA is we have a solid foundation. This is something I was really searching for with the way I was building my business. I felt like I wasn't building anything on a solid foundation. I felt like it could just crumble at any time. And so with this model, it's so solid because we focus on the product. We focus on the oils. So 80% of people who have an account with doTERRA are actually customers, meaning they're not building the business. This is a really, really, really good thing because this is solid. This is retention, right? This means that people aren't just getting doTERRA accounts to start a business. They're getting doTERRA accounts because they want to use the world's best essential oils for their health, right? So this is a foundation, and this is also what creates simplicity. It can be very simple. It doesn't have to be this like complicated thing, right? And so that feels real good to me. Really, really, really good to me. Okay, I need some water. By the way, I have all my green mandarins in the other room. I've been loving drinking green mandarin. It's the best. Okay, the 3 paths. So there's 3 ways that you can kind of take your account once you have one with doTERRA. So the first is you're called a user. And so these are the majority of the people. This is 80% of your organization. These are people who are simply using the oils for themselves and their family. So we call them users. That's awesome, right? The next level up are what we call sharers. So these are people who love their oils and they're super interested and want to help other people use the oils. So they share the oils casually with their friends, their family, their clients, maybe even their followers, and they enroll people every now and then. And this pays for their oils, right? But they're not interested in like leading and creating and building a team, okay? But sharers are awesome. We love sharers. Love them. I have many, many sharers on my team. Now the third path is what we call a builder. So a builder is when someone is very passionate about educating others. They want to be a leader. They want to create a movement and develop their own team. And this is when you are really generously compensated. Okay, so let's talk money, honey. So this is how you are compensated when you do the business as a builder, okay? So these are the higher ranks. Once you hit what's called silver, this is a more higher leadership rank, okay? And the average monthly income for a silver is about $2,200. Once you hit gold, it's about $4,800, platinum, $9,400 a month, okay? This is all monthly. Diamond is $16,000, blue diamond around $38,000, and a presidential is over $100,000 a month. And these are real, very, very, very real. These averages are based off of once you are at that rank for a solid few months, okay? So when you first hit that rank, the numbers aren't going to look quite like that, but once you hit it solid for a few months after, then that's a fair representation of what you're getting paid for that rank. And people get really excited when they see this potential, right? Which is, of course, you're going to get excited about it. You're like, heck yeah, like I can share these oils and help the world, change the world, and also make a lot of money. It's a win-win for everyone, right? Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit more about how you get paid and how you earn money throughout building it. So the first is you get paid on retail. Okay, so if someone goes to your link and they're just like, oh, I just want to buy it at full price. Okay, I don't recommend anyone ever buys retail, but sometimes they do because they don't understand what's happening. But if they do buy retail, then you still get 25% off of that order, and you get paid on that monthly. The second way you get paid is through what's called fast starts. Okay, so this is really, really exciting. So what it is you get paid 20% of the point value of anyone that you enroll on anything that they purchase in the first 60 days of their account. So let's say someone enrolls with a 200 PV order, and you're going to get 20% of that, so that means you just made $40 off of helping someone get like the home essentials kit, right? And then let's say, the next month they place a 100 PV order through their monthly loyalty rewards program, then you're going to get $20 from that single person. So let's break this down a little bit more because it gets even better. So not only are you getting paid 20% off of what everyone that you help enroll buys in their first 60 days with an account, but you're also going to get paid on a percentage of an enroller, someone that you have enrolled who's doing the business. Okay, so for example, let's say I enrolled Jen, and I earned 20% of Jen's purchases in her first 60 days. Jen decides she wants to share, so she upgrades her account and she enrolls Angela. And so I am then still going to earn 10% on Angela's purchases in her first 60 days. And then Angela decides that she also wants to share, so she upgrades her account and enrolls Megan. And because she enrolls Megan, I still earn 5% of Megan's purchases, all on the first 60 days. Now, when I explain this stuff to you, it's totally okay if it goes over your head. It did for me many times in the beginning, but just trust me, you just need to hear it over and over again. It's awesome. Now, the third way that you can earn is what's called the Power of 3 bonus. Okay, so this is paid out to you monthly. So when you are right here, you can see my, yes, this, let's say this is you, okay? You placed a 100 PV order, and you have 3 people on your front line who are all placing 125 PV orders or more. Then you're gonna earn a $50 bonus that month. And then if you help each one of those 3 people do the same thing, then you're gonna earn a $250 bonus. And then if each of those 3 people do the same thing, then you earn a $1,500 bonus. And that is all paid out monthly, which is pretty cool. So some people are like, heck yeah, if I get that if I can work towards the $1,500 bonus, then that pays my mortgage each month, and you know, everything else is obviously a bonus, right? So the fourth way that you earn is what's called unilevel bonus, okay? So stay with me on this. But, so after someone has an account and it's now day 61, so it's after their first 60 days, you place them somewhere on your organization. And depending on what rank you are over here, okay, I'm not going to use my mouse anymore because that black thing keeps showing up. But depending on the rank that you are, you're going to get paid a certain percentage based on where that person is in your organization. And so the more people you have in each row, in each level, okay, you're going to get a higher and higher percentage. Now, as the levels go down, as you can see, level 1, and then it goes down to level 7, the percentage gets higher. That means you get paid more on where more people are. Now, just for a frame of reference, on other network marketing companies, it's actually flip-flopped. So you get paid less where there's more people. And so doTERRA is very, very generous with their compensation plan. Some would say it's the best compensation plan in all of network marketing. Okay? I happen to agree. So here's an example to the right over here. Okay? So let's say you have 3 people on your front line, and you're going to get 2% on those 3 people, and you made $9. Cool. And then on your second level, you have 9 people, and you earn 3% of them, you make $49. Let's break it all the way down. So let's say you've been building for a few years. You now have 2,000 people on your 7th row, and you get paid 7% on all of those 2,000 people, all of what orders they're placing that month. You're going to make $32,000 that month, okay? That's amazing. Now, if we reverse this to other companies, see how it's kind of backwards, you would, in a different company with those 2,000 people, you get paid like 2%, and you get $12,000, which is still really good, but we're talking like more than double. Almost triple. Okay, the 5th way that you can earn is through monthly bonus pools. So these bonus pools are set up to reward wellness advocates on the collective success of all wellness advocates in doTERRA. So this means that each pool contains a percentage of the global volume for that month, okay, of like the profits pretty much. So this means that the better doTERRA does as a whole, the more money there is in this pool, and everyone does better. So this is really cool because there's no like real competition within us on like different teams, right? That's why there's, a handful of you in here who are on different teams, and that's awesome, like cool, you know, because we can benefit from helping one another. So this means that we all benefit from everyone's growth. And Herky loves it, my dog. And there's enough success for everyone. There's more than enough for everyone, okay? We only have a few million people in doTERRA. Like, we have a lot of people in this world. 300 million in the US alone. I think we just hit like 5 million in doTERRA, something like that. Think about that. 5 million doTERRA worldwide, and we have 300 million in just the US. Like, there is so much potential and so many more people who need our help that have never even heard about this, right? So having this bonus percentage based on the global commissionable volume provides incentives for us to like work together and to support each other and to also continue to go really, really deep into our organization, because it's only going to help everyone. Yeah. Okay, so let's go in and talk about the ranks and about what is required for each rank, how much you get paid for each rank. So the first like solid rank is called elite. And elite is a foundational rank in doTERRA, because you're going to see why this is so important as I continue to talk, okay? But an elite leader is someone who has achieved a 3,000 overall volume in 1 month. And this can be someone, usually is people who are casually sharing their oils consistently. Consistency is really important. You can do, side note, you can do this business part-time, but you can't do this business sometimes, okay? If someone, you do see someone doing this sometimes, they're gonna have a really hard time keeping momentum going. So you can do it part-time, just not sometimes, right? So at this rank of elite, what you're doing is you're building your belief in the product, and you're building your ability to be courageous with sharing your stories with other people, okay? And they're benefiting from you being brave. So at this rank, you're getting your oils paid for, which is killer, because we love our oils. Now the next rank is called Premier. So Premier is someone who achieves 5,000 overall volume in a month, and they're working with 2 partners in their business who each contribute 2,000 overall volume to that organization, okay? So a Premier is building their belief in the company and the opportunity, and they really learn how to start acting with integrity as they share their message and build trust with the community that they're creating, right? So a Premier is earning somewhere between $500 and $800 a month. A Silver is what we consider the first like leadership rank. This is like high level stuff, right? So a Silver leader achieves 9,000 overall volume in a month, and they're now working with 3 partners in their business, and each of those 3 partners have hit elite. Okay, so each of those 3 people means that they have all worked together to help each of them hit 3,000 volume to that organization. Now, as a Silver, you're now working on building belief in yourself. You're committed to showing up and modeling success to your team, and you're just stepping more visibly into this high-level, leadership role. And so here you're earning $1,200 to about $2,000 a month, and there should be an extra 0 at the end of that too. Okay, next rank is a Gold. So a Gold is someone who achieves 15,000 minimum overall volume in a month and is working with 3 partners in their business who each reach Premier. And so each of those Premiers are contributing 5,000 in volume to your organization. Now, a Gold is building their belief in their team. So here you're like sharing your vision and nurturing your leaders to rise up, right? And now you're creating a culture of duplication. So now you're teaching, like you know what you're doing, and now you're teaching as many of your builders how to do the same thing so that they can go and replicate the success that you have had. And so a Gold is earning anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 a month. The next rank is Platinum. So a Platinum leader achieves 27,000 overall volume in a month, and they're working with 3 partners in their business who each reach Silver, and each of those Silvers contribute 9,000 in overall volume to your organization. Now, a Platinum leader is expanding their leadership through their community, and they're just like going for it and creating waves of momentum, okay? So it's at this rank where a lot of people really quit their other jobs because this is where you start to make a six-figure income. You're earning anywhere between $6,000 to $10,000 a month, and six figures is when you're about 8. So on average, around 8, depends on how long you're at platinum. And that's really exciting, right? So possible. So a diamond, this is where everyone wants to get to. This is like the rank, okay? So a diamond leader achieves 36,000 minimum overall volume in a month, and they're now working with 4 people who each have hit silver. And each of those 4 people have brought in 9,000 in volume that month. So what's happening when you're a diamond is you're really learning how to strengthen your why for the business. Like, why are you doing what you're doing, right? There is a lot of momentum happening. When you see a diamond, you're just like, wow, like, look at everything that is happening. Like, momentum is flowing. They're in it. They're connected, and they're really creating a large organization of strong leaders and a ton of oil lovers on their team, okay? So diamonds are earning between $10,000 and $20,000 a month. And this obviously is going to open up a ton of time for freedom and choices in your life and your family, right? And so the beauty about this is once you have a really stable rank, this is money that is coming in, okay? It's coming in. It's not like, oh, you know, how am I going to get a client or what am I going to do? It's like you've been building a sustainable business that is coming in. And that's really powerful to me. Okay, so now you know the main ranks. There's a couple after that, but let's just stop at diamond. Let's talk about how you can share the oils with your gifts, okay? And make it unique to you. So this is something that I see a lot of people get tripped up in, where they're like, oh, I don't want to do it this way, or I don't want to do it that way. And I encourage you to be open to everything, okay, and attached to nothing. Be open to everything and attached to nothing. That's a Wayne Dyer quote for you. But I have some ideas, and I'm going to list off these ideas for you on the next page. But please note that when you get started with the business on our team, Team Zenbabe, we actually create a perfect plan with you because you get private mentoring, okay? How cool is that? That's why I love MLM. So one thing, I do want to mention is I love this business as well because you can be as creative as you want to with how you share the oils. And that's what makes it so fun. Like, you don't have to do the same thing. If you love routine and you find something that works, you can just do it over and over and over and over again. If you like to mix things up and never have to do the same thing twice, you can do that. You can be so creative with the way that you share these oils, and it can be so much fun if you let it. Okay, so here are some ideas that I have for you. And I'm sorry that that's cut off up there. Okay, so one thing you can do is share one-on-one. So you can schedule appointments, right? Like, if you're already an influencer, if you're online, schedule appointments. Be like, hey, sign up for a free call with me, and let's talk about oils and how you can use oils in your life, right? Maybe if you are working a full-time job, you can start meeting with people for lunches every day, right? Have 5 lunches scheduled every week, Monday through Friday, with someone. You can meet with them. You can invite someone over to your house. You can just call them up at night, right? If they want to learn more, be like, okay, let me call you. And you can talk to them for 30 minutes on the phone. Plenty of people, especially, I know a lot of moms who've done this, who don't have a lot of, extra time. And so they built their doTERRA business by just talking to people on the phone every night. Right? It can be really easy. You can just do it over the phone, okay? Meet in person if teaching, like, to a lot of people isn't your thing. One-on-one is actually really powerful, too, because then it's very personalized to the person that you're speaking with, right? The other thing you can do is share them on your website, right? Or share them on your blog or on your Instagram, because Instagram is pretty much the new blog, right? So this can just be like a banner that you have on the top of your website, like I do on mine, right? You can just casually incorporate them into your branding. If you're already creating videos, just like what you're doing with doTERRA is you are sharing your life and your beautiful life of how you use the oils with other people, okay? You're not trying to sell something, you're showing them how you're using them, okay? Like, hey, I'm going to invite you into like how I'm living, and I want to help you live this way, and this is something that I use, and then people are going to be naturally attracted and want to learn more about that. So casually incorporate them. That's how I've been doing it a lot recently on my YouTube channel, right? Is just talking about them in videos as it just naturally comes out. And I love my oils, so I'm always talking about them with every topic that I'm talking about, right? Spirituality, self-love, goal setting, mindset, wellness, you know, what I eat in a day, anything like that, because oils are surrounded by me. You should see my desk. I have like 15 oils right here. They're always in front of me, right? Social media. So much you can do on social media. The list is endless, okay? You can start your own essential oil Facebook group and educate in there. You can start educating people on Instagram and IG stories. You know, IG stories are crazy right now. You can, you know, start your own YouTube channel and do it via video. You can also just do Facebook Lives. If you prefer Facebook Lives, you can do that. You can create an event on Facebook and invite people to the event, and then the event is you teaching live through video in the event page, right? It's just, there's so many things that you can do. It's unreal with social media, okay? Another thing you can do is you can just record a class and use it online. So this is another thing that I do in our Facebook group. I have a lot of classes that I've recorded, and they're all in my Facebook group, and then I also upload them to my YouTube channel. And then if anyone wants to learn more, and I always have people reaching out to me, or even people that I meet in person, I'm always like, hey, yeah, I have a video. Would you watch it if I sent it to you? They say, yeah. So I say, okay, you're on Facebook. If they are, then I'll add them to the group. I'll tag them in the video, blah, blah, blah. If not, I'll send them the private link to my YouTube video, and I'll have them watch that. You can leverage your time with this, and you can have a lot of people get eyes on one video that you've created, and then you can spend that time following up with them, talking with them, getting on the phone with them, helping them enroll, that kind of thing, okay? You can do live classes, okay? So live classes are fun. I still do live classes. I think they're really fun. I do them workshop style. So I like to partner with some of my friends who are doing spiritual cool things. So for example, I'm partnering with someone who makes mala beads here in the area, and we're creating how to use oils to pair with each mala bead that she makes for you. So I'm going to do a workshop where I co-teach the power of oils and emotions and amplifying the energy of the mala bead that people are making in this workshop, right? The other thing is I've done a lot of like emotions and oils workshops, or just straight up basic oil workshops where people just want to learn. It's just so much fun because sometimes people want to get out of the house. We could do it at a winery. I've done that before, at a coffee shop, at a hair salon. My mom owns a hair salon, so I've done that a lot before. Just have fun with it, right? I have a lot of girls on my team who are doing booths at like health expos. I have someone doing one today, actually. So there's just so many possibilities, and you can have fun. Do it in yoga studios. If you're a yogi, get some workshops, get a regular workshop going at your yoga studio, right? Live classes are powerful. Retreats. This is a new thing I'm loving, is just incorporating oils into our retreats, right? So you can bring them into your corporate retreat, your retreat. You could even partner with people who host retreats and ask them if you can come in and be a guest speaker. So you can host as a guest speaker in their retreat, right? So I know someone over in Spain, actually, this is how she's built herself to gold, is she has partnered with this local couple who does retreats out of their home, and they have retreats like every month, and so maybe 2 a month actually, and so every time they have a retreat, she comes in and she gets 2 hours and she teaches them an oils class, and they make a blend, and she enrolls a lot of people through that, and it's just awesome, right? You can incorporate it into your coaching business, so you can add oils as a add-on to a package that they buy with you, and then as you're coaching them, you're going to teach them how to use the oils to enhance whatever it is you're teaching them in. So if you're a health coach, here's how to use oils to enhance your health. If you're a business coach, here's how to use oils to focus and get into the zone. If you're a manifesting coach, here's how to use oils to manifest. This is part of the coaching package, done and done, right? Another thing you can do, you can incorporate them in courses. So if you are a course creator, you can actually incorporate the oils into the course no matter what, and then you can give that course as a free option or a free bonus when they buy the oils. This is something that I've done many times before. And it's really fun because you get to create, right? And then of course you can just share samples, have samples with you all the time, and allow people to share them. When you're out and about, use the oils. I'm always using my oils in public, and I'll get a lot of weird looks sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes I don't, and it starts great conversations, and then I get to meet people that I never would have talked to otherwise, and I'm helping them, right? So as you can see, the way that you can share is just endless, but I encourage you to choose one or two of how you're going to start with and then just go for it. The most important thing is that you're constantly teaching, okay? Teach, 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 teach in some way. Get the oils in front of people and find a way that feels aligned for you to do it. But there's no right or wrong way, okay? There's no one way that's more successful than the other. You just need to find your way and be authentic to you. That's the most important thing. When you find that alignment, then you will find success, okay? Okay, so why you want to be on Team Sunbabe? So like I mentioned, network marketing is really cool because of the community you have and the mentoring that you have. And on our team, we have created some guiding principles. So we have a really cool culture of success, right? Where we teach you, like, these are the vibes that are kind of required for you to be, right? So it's not about, like, necessarily doing the right things. It's about being the person that you want to be, right? Being and stepping into that person who is, you know, a diamond, right? Who is a silver, who is a premier, or whatever. And so the vibes of being that person is you're a role model, right? You know how to be in complete ownership of your life and your business. You're determined. You understand the impact of everything you're doing. You're constantly having a growth mindset. You're also very flexible in the way that you do things. You understand that you can try something that might not work and flexible to try something else that will work, right? You understand the power of forgiveness and of not needing to hold grudges with yourself or with anyone around you who says no or hurts you or, you know, kind of burns you in that way. And so what we provide for you on our team is we provide you with support. We share a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I'm giving so much to our team. We teach you how to scale, okay, and leverage your time and your efforts. We teach you the right skills. So there are a lot of skills that you need to learn with network marketing. You do need to learn how to, you know, be a person who can talk to a lot of people, how to close a deal, how to talk to people about the oils, how to bring it up, right? How to be creative and invite people to new things all the time. Like, the invitation process is actually a skill. And then we really love to teach you how to be, how to specialize, right? How to be authentic, how to find your own true north, how to find your own alignment with the way that you are going to do it, okay? Which is the most fun part, because when you build this business, when you do it right, as you grow through the ranks, I should say, not that you're doing it right or wrong, as you grow through the ranks, it's only going to help you become more of who you really are, okay? And as you become more of who you really are, you become more and more fulfilled, because it's not the rank, it's not about the rank, it's not the money, it's not about the money, but it's about who you become in achieving those things. And if you are doing it in a way that feels so good for you and that's in alignment with who you are, you're going to, like, feel so fulfilled, okay? And you find your own true path, and I think that's the most important thing. So the other thing that you get on our team is all of the workshops. So this is something, as I'm creating a community, I provide workshops and courses and things like that to educate everyone on how to use the oils, because that's really important, and that's one of the best things about having an account, right, is learning how to use them. Anyone can go buy an oil off of a shelf and know nothing about it and never really touch it again, but what's special about buying from doTERRA and then buying from someone who has created community is they can plug you into the resources and plug you into the lifestyle and teach you how to use them. So I have a program on soulful clean eating, the supplements and living this way, right? I have a course called the Zen Babe Chakra Cleanse, where we use oils and more tools to cleanse your chakras. I have a natural sleep guide of using the oils, a green cleaning guide with using the oils, a digestive workshop called Unblock Your Bowels, Unblock Your Life, and using the oils, right? Emotional oils for or essential oils for emotional healing and balance, which is like my jam. I have a natural skincare guide of I use oils for my skin, and that's probably the most popular one. That and the chakra cleanse. I have a course called Worthy. So this is 30 days of using essential oil blends and applying them topically onto certain meridian points while we do mirror work and mindset work to help you believe that you're enough and like get into the energy of like, I'm enough and I'm worthy, right? That's a really cool program. And that's something you can do. Like, you can create programs along the way if you want to. If not, you don't have to. But when you become a builder on my team, you get to offer all of these programs to your community too. So if you're helping someone get started, you can let them in and they get access to all of these things, which is awesome. And people always ask me, like, really, I get to offer that? I say, yeah, because you are a part of our team, right? And so anyone that is on our team and essentially like under me gets access to this, which is so great. I don't have a picture here, but I also have a 6-module course on how to start the business. So we mentor you one-on-one through that program, and it's called Arise. So that's something else that you get too. Okay, so here's how to start. Here's pretty much like your next steps. I want you to talk to the person that has either invited you to watch this video or has been talking to you about oils. If I'm the person who invited you, then I want you to choose your level of interest. Do you want to be a user, a sharer, or a builder? And then reach out to me. I want you to decide on the number of hours you can consistently find each week to put towards your business, and I want you to set a goal, okay? How much money would I love to be making with doTERRA in X amount of time? 30, 60, 90 days. And what would that do for me and my family? And how many hours a week can I consistently put in towards my business? And I want you to go through and think about where and when you're going to share and teach the oils. Are you going to do it online? When are you going to do it? Every weekend? Are you going to do it at the winery down the street every Monday night and invite people there? Are you going to do it over lunches? Like, think about that, right? And then you just take action and you share the oils. Make sure you partner with your mentor or the person who enrolled you so that they can guide you as your customer base grows and as you learn more about this along the way, because it's really important to learn all of the little things that you don't need to hear right this second, but having that support is just, I think it's priceless, you guys. It's priceless. So that's how you start, and then reach out to me. Here's more info about me. My website, Alicia Leadham. If you want to learn more about the Zen Babe Tribe, you can go to zenbabetribe.com. If you want to email me, there's my email. You can find me on Facebook, which we're already on, or YouTube. And subscribe over there for more videos. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen and see if we have any questions. At this point. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Kim, you're paid for what you're worth. So good. Isn't that the best? It's so good. And it's really great too because it's not like a, corporate setting where you should be getting paid more, but someone above is going to decide how much you're worth. That's not how it is in network marketing. You decide how much you want to make, and then you go and make it happen. And nobody can say you're not going to earn that or not, because if you earned it, you earned it. It's so freaking awesome. Ari, is that how you say your name? Ari? She's drinking clementine in her water right now. Love it. There's my clementine. Kim also loves it in her water. Yay. So I got my first kit in April of 2016, and then in January of 2017, I decided to actually do the business and take it seriously. So, it'll be 2 years in January of 2019. So 3 months from now, it'll be about 2 years. Good question. Am I missing any other comments? I don't know why they don't show me them all. It says Jen commented, but I can't see it. But hi, Jen. Oh, now I can see it. Okay, cool. Any other questions, you guys? I want to respect your time. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this gave you a really good overview, a basic understanding, or at least a better understanding of the business, okay, and how to do the business. Or at the very least, learn how you can share this presentation with other people, because once you're at about premier rank or above, this is when you want to feel really confident in the business opportunity and start sharing and talking about this with other people, okay? So it doesn't really matter if you are not making as much as you want to be when you talk to people about the business. That's when you connect them with higher ranks, okay? So sometimes when I talk to someone about the business, you know, I have them talk to my closest diamond upline, right? Or if I have some builders who are like just starting and they want to see what's possible, then they talk to me as a gold, right? Our team is very much on our way to becoming diamond. So, you know, when you have that level of belief and you know that it's happening, you can very confidently talk about this opportunity with other people. And we need more of us. There's more than enough for all of us to go out there and help as many people as we can, and also create lives that we want to create, that you deserve, you know? I was talking to someone recently and about like saving money and, you know, what would happen if someone got sick, right? And they're like, oh, you know, make sure you have X amount saved, because if something were to happen or someone got sick, then this is what, you know, you need to make sure you're covered. Which, yes, we need to make sure we're saving and we have that covered, right? But it just made me think about this blue diamond. Her name is Danielle. And as a blue diamond, they make around $30,000 a month. And she unexpectedly had found out she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And so for about a month and a half, she was just out of commission. You know, she was having surgery and recovering and healing, pretty much. And she said many times, and I'll never forget this, she's like, I'm so grateful and so thankful that I left my job as a counselor to start my doTERRA business, because I didn't have to worry about finances at all. I was good. I didn't have to worry that if I wasn't working, I wasn't getting paid, or that I couldn't afford that, because I could, right? Like, I had everything there. And that's just so powerful. Not only does she have, you know, the financial stability throughout that, but she also had her oils to care for her during her recovery. And she has a lot of really cool stories about that too. So I really like that story, and I think it's really empowering, and that's something that keeps me going, of knowing what it is that I'm creating, right? Me and my husband have a very clear goal of what we're creating with this business, the life for ourselves, the impact we're making for other people, and, you know, the kind of life we want to live. And knowing that doTERRA is the bridge for us to get there. And I mean, it's pretty much here now. So it's very exciting. Yay! Okay, do we have any other questions? I encourage you to just let this sink in, soak it in, reach out to me if you have any other cues. If you guys want to add someone to this group and tag them to watch this video, feel free. If there's another topic you want me to cover, I would be happy to in this group. We'll see where it takes us. But thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited for you guys, because the fact that you are here watching this or watching this replay means you have this gift, this opportunity in front of you, and it's your decision if you're going to take it and see it for what it is and go for it or not. And the fact that this is here in front of you means that it's on purpose, okay? It really is on purpose, and don't dismiss it. All right, I love you. Have a good night. Bye.